the Dallas Cowboys franchise, and this is my favorite team. So this is going to be fire.
If you wish to change roles or adjust options, use the tiles on the left.
You're going to be the owner. That's a fictional name. That's not my name. But yeah, we got a new owner. It's not Jerry Jones anymore. Or actually, what is it? The coach. Change role. Owner. Boom. Jerry Jones. League settings, definitely not in rookie. We'll go all pro. Simulation. Enable all on normal. We'll go 7-minute quarters. Boom. And we'll start in the regular season. So here we go. I'm definitely going to try to keep the big three together in Dak, Amari, and Zeke. I'm going to try to keep them together. If we had to lose one of them, it'd probably be Dak, even though Dak is my favorite player in the NFL right now. But if we had to lose one by somebody, it would be him. First goal is to fire Jason Garrett. And we're going to try to get something better for us. For our coaching system. But yeah, let's see what we can do.
Start your week by installing your game plan.
We know we lost Byron Jones in the offseason. Can we try to keep Byron Jones now? Now, I know we got CeeDee Lamb, so I would love to get CeeDee Lamb. We got Trayvon Diggs. Y'all don't know how much that hurts me. I'm an Alabama fan. Trayvon Diggs. He just let everybody go past him every time, bro. For somebody who watched every single Alabama football game. Yeah, but let's go ahead and look at the roster real quick. Yes, yes, and yes. But we won't do this game yet. So we got Dak and we got Rush as their backup. Try to get me a better backup than him because, yeah. Zeke and then Tony Pollard. This is going to be a fire 1-2 punch. I might end up trading Tony for a better backup quarterback maybe. We got Amari Cooper, Michael Gallup, Randall Cobb, and then we got Tavon Austin. Our O-line is the best in the league. We could get a better left guard. We'll see. Defense is looking pretty good with Lawrence over here, and then you got the D tackles, which we need to get better at. Our ends were good. Corners were good. Safeties, I would love to and then we're good on linebackers. But safeties, I would love to change. Special teams, really nothing that we will do here. But yeah. So like I said, first thing we're gonna do. Staff. Fire. 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 Best trainer available, we'll sign you. Best scout available, we'll sign you. Best head coach, we'll sign you. Boom. Coaching, all of a sudden, so much better. Alrighty. like I said, there is we need to get better on defensive tackle. But there is somebody that's easy to go after that I would love to get because he's a beast from what I've watched. Geno Atkins. He is pretty old. They need a quarterback. We'll get Cooper Rush. We can give you this guy. Right outside linebacker, which we need that. Left outside linebacker. We can give you Malcolm Smith. Holy moly. And if we throw in like a late draft pick, like this round 6 draft, round 7. Oh yeah, we're not doing that. It might need to be a round 5 draft pick. Boom. Geno Atkins on the team. Strong safety. Right now we have, oh gosh. Oh gosh. Okay, the Buccaneers want him. Who's y'all's strong safety? Oh yeah, definitely not. Cardinals liked him, but yeah, we're not taking y'all's. Steelers. Yeah, that's not gonna happen for that. What if we throw in a right tackle? Never mind. A middle linebacker. Look, I bet you I got an idea. Free agency. Ain't happening.
This is the player card. Here you can see your player's strengths.
We will trade you with him. Same with you. This is about to be hilarious. About to get somebody to play that strong safety for us, and what am I doing? That free safety spot right there can get filled, but he'll be playing that. We know what position he'll be playing. Like if they don't want a middle, they don't need this. We'll give you him, and we'll give you him. Oh, look at this. What if I got a roster? Left outside linebacker. Edit player. Boom. See, all of a sudden on y'all's list now. This will be so much better to work for it. Mika. Middle linebacker. Boom. Do I want to do this? And be stuck in the middle linebacker position? But I love Jalen Smith. What's the right tackle looking like? Oh yeah. I really need it. We do have depth at the receiver position too. We could give them Randall Cobb. Come on. give you him. I'll give you Tavon Austin. You need a quarterback, and I'm not trading you. You want Cooper Rush? This ain't possible. Without giving up the first overall pick. You. And you. Oh my gosh, if we actually could pull this off. Okay, good, because I did not want to do that. Crap. What's y'all's free safety? Oh, y'all strong safeties. Who's y'all strong safety? $23, perfect. Nope, not gonna happen. Could we do like a clean swap for somebody's free safety? Ooh. Or I could go for an older guy that's not as good. But y'all need right outside linebacker. Who's ours? Sean Lee, right. Boom. Quarterback. Boom. I don't want to keep a rush. Okay. Middle linebacker situation. Brooks Reed. Take him. No. Defensive tackle. We'll give you our third option. Yeah. We got ourselves a safety, boys. I get it's not what we would want. Like he's a free safety. But, see. Are they the same? Do I want him to play? He's more of a run support. Look, because we can get somebody from like the Steelers or something for him. So you know what, we'll do that. Who's on the trade block for right outside linebacker? Boom, we'll take you. Backup. Player. Look, we still have our first round pick, which is good. But we can give you a cornerback probably. I want to keep my top 3. Boom. What else do we need? I could get me a good backup quarterback. Who could that be though? I'm kind of looking at Jameis Winston as our backup. Because we could throw in some stuff to get Jameis Winston. Boom, y'all need a free safety? Because these guys are going to run our safety positions this season. Clean swap. No. Who else could we throw in here? Sorry. We could do a right guard, probably. Is this too much? Probably. No, we cannot do a right guard. Defensive tackle. We need more depth at defensive tackle, but we do have our backup quarterback situation figured out. right now our safety positions are probably the worst on the defense position size. So, who do I want to run over here? I'll run you at the free safety. Boom. Free safety. Hello? Sorry. Had to do something for my mom there. It scared me to death. But I'm liking Jameis Winston as our backup quarterback. I know in real life right now we do have, Andy Dalton. Okay? We do have Jameis Winston as our backup, which, if we can throw the number 3, we'll give him the number 2 for right now. I think Cooper Rush is the person who's wearing that number 3. For some reason, I think he is. And he's wearing number 7. I can't think of who's wearing number 3 now. Crap. I really don't keep up with the NFL, but I know most of our players. Is he wearing the kicker face mask? He is not. You need to be number 1. No. No. Yes. Boom. There we go. Number 3 for Jameis. Cooper Rush, you're not going to be number 7 anymore. You're going to be number 2. Yeah, but you're also probably going to get traded. And boom, 4-3-2. But we could throw in some stuff over here with just throwing in trade pieces, because in the draft I want to go after some safeties. Obviously, we're going to try to get some safeties. Some good safeties. I do want Xavier McKinney in the draft. But whenever we do it. But let's see what this team is looking like now. This is the best lineup. Well, I forgot about doing this trade. I was just thinking of it for some reason. I forgot to do it. I'm going to try to upgrade at the tight end position. I love Jason Witten. He's just too old for this. If we're going for long term, he's just too old for me. I'm going for O.J. Howard. No, we're not doing that. We are definitely not doing that. They did a right guard though. Clean swap? Nope. We all need quarterback. I can give y'all a quarterback. I can't give y'all Jason Witten. I mean, not Jason Witten. Jameis Winston back, but Michael Bennett. Boom. Yeah. Now we got somebody to trade. Who has a free safety that wants Jason Witten? Because he's probably going to retire. The Patriots. Why did I just take Jason Witten out of that trade? And we only have them two, but there we go. Upgraded the free safety position. It says we need a quarterback now. Even though we got our two quarterbacks of the future. Yeah. No. Who wants Cooper Rush? Let's see who wants Cooper Rush. Nobody wants him. No wonder. I could probably throw Tony Pollard in a trade deal. Oh wait, I think the Dolphins. Okay. Who do the Dolphins have that we need? The rent table on? Oh, get more money. Dang it. 3 mil is what we have to. You may not want him, but we're giving a lot of stuff up just to get the cap. There we go. The safety position's figured out. We figured out. We got some backup. I like this defense. This defense is gonna be fun to play with besides him. Like, what's our backup? What's the middle linebacker number 2 fitting like? 69 overall. Yeah, we can't get better than that. Let's just get back over here and to do something. Change the scheme. We only have one runner back too. Boom. Found what we need. We could probably do something. We probably need to like sign or trade for another backup. Running back. Let's look at the signings. Ooh. Tom Montgomery, we could sign you. Alex Collins. Let's just go to running backs. Who would be a cheap deal that we could actually do? Is Trent Richardson on here? No. Tom Montgomery might be the best decision to make. must clear 2.01 to get him. Dang. We're fine. Our salary is crappy. This might not be too well. Oh no. So I'm trying to re-sign Amari Cooper. Oh, everybody to re-sign that I need to re-sign. Ah. If Z gets hurt, we are like dead. Because we can only throw basically if that happens.
An NFC East battle right off the bat. It's the coach. This is week 1 of the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, an important season is about to begin for Eli Manning. His Giants get a tough test right out of the gate as they take on the defending NFC East champs, the Dallas Cowboys. I'll be back at halftime with a look around the early games. But let's get you over to Big D. Here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Coach, EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Lone Star State and the very mammoth AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. A moment ago, here was the scene with the Cowboys emerging from their tunnel. It was loud. It's still loud. We're ready for football as the Cowboys get set to match up with the New York Giants. So happy to be with you, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis. And we thought it would never get here, but here we are back together. It's opening weekend of the 100th season in the NFL.
So much football to talk about. That's our main focus. But how about how much happened in the offseason? Rules changes. Overtime rules were discussed in a big way. Some superstars changed addresses. There's a whole lot to talk about in the NFL in addition to this game we're getting ready to watch.
I got 5 times last night. I've been crawling on my face and it sucks. Thought I killed it last night.
Ready to get things rocking, the Pro Bowl kicker from the NFC last year, Aldrich Rosas. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium.
No, it didn't work
and
out.
They'll start in a hole here as he's brought down at the 11-yard line. They run with Ezekiel Elliott, last year's NFL rushing leader.
He broke it! To the 20, to the 10. Touchdown! Holy moly!
Ezekiel Elliott, 89 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening
Holy
quarter.
moly!
We thought that may be a quick strike offense this season. That is lightning quick. Not bad for the first drive of the year.
That has to actually exceed expectations, doesn't it? Because most teams want to be a quick strike offense. They want to score as quickly as possible and run a defense into submission. What they have to understand is, while they got it done there, long way to go. Don't get discouraged if you have to run a few more plays on your next drive.
Forbath able to convert the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. So here are the Giants under second-year coach Pat Shurmur.
Trying to stop Daniel Jones out here.
The 6th overall pick back in April out of Duke, and that's Daniel Jones.
And the tendency for most of these guys is to want to match things right away because they have a lot of confidence in their talent, too. They just saw a big strike against their team, and you know they're thinking to themselves, I can get this back right now on one play.
Man,
It's there, you take it, but otherwise,
should get him his first sack of his career.
Run the offense, get things going, and see how things settle in.
He's going to air one out.
Interception.
50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. When the rookie QB gets his first touchdown pass, that's one you put in the trophy case. First career interception, that's going to be one he wants to forget.
Yeah, and he's not going to go ask for the football, right? Yeah, you can keep that one. The key for him, what does he learn from it?
He caught it, too.
Tape, does he have an answer right now where he already understands what mistake he made? That's what the coaches are going to want to know, and that's what they'll grill him on and see how he grows from it.
Draw play, Elliott. And he's taken down inside the 30.
Two rushes, 99 yards.
Cowboy first down.
Holy moly.
Always a lot of great storylines when the Giants and Cowboys get together. And, of course, one everybody was buzzing about, the great young running back Zeke and Saquon, who finished 1-2 in the NFL in rushing last year. And down on the field before the game, you see those guys talking. You realize how big they are. Zeke at 228 pounds, Saquon 233 pounds. A bright future in the backfield for both of these franchises. On 2nd and 12, Prescott. That's complete to Kyle. And they'll work it inside.
There we go. We're doing good. We're doing good out here.
It's all said and done. Give them 18 on that one, and it's a Dallas first down. First down, Prescott. Flush to his right.
No, almost.
Line, but it's incomplete. Cooper was the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Let's see what we can do with Zeke.
Now back to the ground with Elliott. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. 1 yard, the official pickup there, so it's going to set up 3rd and 9. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. And that's Elliott, complete.
That is dope. I was like, nope.
Able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
We always
They're on goal line coverage.
Having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure.
Go.
Get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. And a pair of rushing touchdowns now for him in the first quarter.
And I'm liking what I'm seeing from his big guys up front because they're winning the leverage game. How many times we talk about
I think I've built a really good team around this squad.
Aside, create those gaps and holes. He's found his way through them for 2 touchdowns.
And after both of those touchdowns, he went right up to that O-line and hit each of them on the helmet. He recognized it.
That's a smart man. You know what else he should do? If this continues, take them all to dinner.
Then he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right?
Yes.
They have a script to start the ball game. And typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early. Probably not very deep.
Can we like hit stick him, please?
Stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Trying to hit stick
at
him.
least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
Like, throw the ball, please.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result.
I'm trying to get my
because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams that just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that.
Caught that.
Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
Running the ball.
A first down carry for Barkley.
Let's go, Van Ice.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. A gain
Oh, no,
of
that was
3,
not Van Ice.
2nd down.
That was Lee. Holy moly.
And that's one of those who like to blitz even on run downs. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
On 2nd and 7, Jones. He was looking for Buck Allen as running back that time. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Throwing Jones. And that is incomplete.
Let's go, Lawrence.
Well, it certainly appears that they're going to try and keep getting him the football. It's the third time they've looked in his direction. Unfortunately, haven't completed one yet, but I'm not sure they're going to shy away from it. They feel like they've got something there, and they want to capitalize on it.
I think you're right. We're only in the first quarter, so a lot of opportunities ahead. Remember, with Rosas, there was some speculation last year in the preseason that he might not hold on to his job with the Giants.
But he certainly answered the challenge, didn't he? 32 of 33 during the regular season. 97% that is.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Cowboy first down. One thing's for sure, this defense has to figure out how to stop the ground game. He's eating them up here in the first quarter.
It looks like they have to go to different forces, aren't they?
No!
The conventional things aren't working too well. So I remember
the passing game is not working, though, like for real.
When a back's having a great game, you've got to get the ball out of his hands. See how far he can run without the ball. And what he meant was takeaways, knock it loose, because maybe you can't just stop him with just regular tackling.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 23 yards the pickup there. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. And again, it's Prescott being chased out left. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Now Prescott dancing to his left. And this is caught. It's Cooper. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So as they take it over, we step aside. After one, a 14-3 ball game.
Why did he even call me a timeout when I didn't even try to?
Prescott yet again. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Amari Cooper, the intended target, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
This is the complete opposite for Dak Prescott.
Let's go, D.
To the air again, Prescott eluding the pressure right. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. This defense hasn't let them in yet. They'll need to stiffen here. 3rd and goal from the 2. They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further.
There we go.
Quite the half he's had here.
Remember in our pregame meetings, they talked about wanting to run the football and staying with it. Well, when you're scoring this many touchdowns, there's no reason to go away from it, is there? They are off to a fantastic start. They hope it continues.
3 already for it. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10 as opposed to 21-3. 21-10, a little more optimism, a little more bounce around the locker room, a little more discussion about how they're going to finish this thing off. 21-3, I think discouragement clouds that locker room.
Yeah, and I think a touchdown much bigger than a field goal on this drive just to get into the end zone and get that momentum. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 25 yards there on the catch and run. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Saquon Barkley. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. First down for the Giants as they pick up 12. Well, we see so many good battles in the NFC East, and Cowboys and Giants, they rarely disappoint. They didn't disappoint last year. Cowboys got the better of the Giants both times. Week 2, 20-13, and then in Week 17, a thriller, 36-35. That was a game where Dak Prescott threw 4 touchdown passes. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters normal spacing and run fits, and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. Jones now from the gun on 3rd down. And Ingram holds it in. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Great mix of play calling so far. 3 runs, 3 passes. All 3 passes have been completions. 1st and goal.
I think on defense now, you have to almost take a chance. Rely on your scouting. Pick a play you think they would run here and just load up for it and see what happens.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
They're not running the ball. They don't have.
Now Jones operating from the gun. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Robert Quinn in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. Moves back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. Now Jones finds his tight end Ingram. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. They'll wind up getting 7 on the completion, but they'll still be faced now with a 3rd and goal situation. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal.
Let's go.
Down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And Rosas puts this one through. And the drive will wind up yielding 3.
We killing
no
them.
problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them.
So let's see what we can do here now.
His confidence should be sky high.
This will be taken short. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
Let's just see. We got Zeke 3 touchdown runs. So can we do like 4 right now?
For them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown,
what is he doing?
Touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
They'll start the drive with Elliott.
No.
And he'll be taken down
killed.
after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. And still plenty of time remaining here in this 2nd quarter.
I don't really care about
On
timeouts
2nd
right
and
now.
9. Prescott. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
This first half has been good for Zeke. We had that first play of the whole game where Zeke returned it like from the 11-yard line. But we'll see.
From around the NFL here on this opening week. Nowhere to escape, and he goes
like, what is going on?
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So on 4th down, here's Chris Jones to punt it away.
Let's punt it.
Now they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And this is incomplete.
Wow.
A huge gamble.
You cannot make that pass. Okay, you suck. We've been practicing that play the whole year.
The Giants are going to take over in great field position. A reminder coming up later tonight, the Patriots unfurl their 6 banners. They play host to their rival Steelers. And then on Monday night, it's the one weekend of the year where you get 2 games to wrap up the week. Texans and Saints from New Orleans.
No! Saquon! No!
Touchdown. From 21 yards away, as they're now just an extra point away from getting back within 1 score.
I wonder if he changed anything on his play sheet or they just executed better.
Why are we doing this now?
That ended in field goals before this
Just
one,
kick the
they
ball,
finally were able to put it
please.
into the end zone.
Well, whatever he did, speaking of the offensive coordinator, might be using that formula going
Tavon
forward.
Austin.
It worked there.
Yeah, it works very well. He and his field general in pretty good sync right now. They're starting to move the ball.
Let's just run the ball. No, we want to pass the ball though. I need to get a pass and touchdown,
Drive by the Cowboys offense.
but I want to run.
Quick throw, and it's caught by Gallup. Give him
There
a
we go.
couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. Well, the
We'll see what these
spark that
corners
ignited the
can do.
Cowboys-Giants rivalry goes back to 1960
give it
when
to
Dallas's first head coach and former New York Giants assistant Tom Landry. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Flushed out right.
No!
And
No!
to connect. Incomplete.
No!
Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big...
And look at this. Another fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off.
No.
Throwing on 1st down. Jones. That one caught by Allison.
We suck.
That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
And partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the...
Yes.
To escape,
Take
and he
him
goes
down.
The tank, DeMarcus Lawrence with a sack.
Well, that's the 2nd time he's been sacked so far in the first half. And if they have designs on having a big year, on going anywhere, they've got to find a way to keep him upright so they can throw the football.
So on 3rd down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. On the left hash, this from 48 yards. And his kick is good. Didn't hit it all that well, but he got enough.
And they get ball first next quarter.
So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
Poor Verts. Here we go.
For one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. Prescott now, looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And that will be incomplete.
I'll be right back. Y'all can watch what's about to go down.
They had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. So we are at halftime here in the opener of the 2019 regular season as we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. And welcome back to football, everybody. We've got a full slate of 16 games here to start the new season. So let's take our first trip around the NFL. We'll get started up at Lincoln Financial Field in Philly, where it was the Redskins who were victorious in that one on the road. Dwayne Haskins, 4 touchdown passes in the victory. From there, we head all the way out west to see what's happening with the LA Chargers.
All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the 3rd.
Sorry, I had to go get something.
We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the 2nd half. This will be fielded at the 6. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. And New York set to take the field. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better.
Saquon does have a touchdown.
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. 2nd half begins with a run from Barkley. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
He's throwing a pick on the first drive, and then we were going
Something to
good.
watch here in Week 1 of the season, tackle tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus, the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
They'll run it again with Barkley. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down. And on third down, the Cowboys bring in an extra defensive back. Operating from the gun.
Yes!
Jones. And an alley to run. Look at the big man rumble. And he will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. The big boy's big dream right there. He got to rumble and stumble all the way for 6.
Nothing like big man with football, is there? I mean, that brings people onto their feet every single time. And his dream was answered on that one, wasn't it? It was realized. He picks it off and takes it to the end zone.
Now Forbath for the extra point.
No.
And it's no good on the PAT. So they can't add on here. And our score is going to stay right where it is. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is taken at his 4. And on that return here, he gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 10 yards, good for a Giant first down. Well, that's something we saw over and over again in Barkley's rookie season. He had 91 catches last year, most ever by a rookie running back. Part of a fantastic rookie campaign that's under a heavy rush, and down he goes. DeMarcus Lawrence picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
That's the second sack of the game. And the best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
This ball complete. Jones to Ingram. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Back to throw. Jones. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
Here we go. What
I'm
can we do?
thinking
What
is
can we do?
that
What can we do?
the
What
offensive
can we do? What
staff
can we do?
spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be
Zeke
made
needs to be some
defensively.
sort of X
Gets this to
factor.
the 24 for a gain of 4.
If you agree with me, drop it down in the comments, but look what I just did again.
And now look at him go. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, 76 yards. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. He's been having a great game, and that one right there, his best run so far, and it ends with 6 points.
And not only that, in his mind, what is he thinking? Can I get to 200 yards as well? Because he knows he's closing in on it. He may not know the exact number, but the best runners have a feel of what the yardage is that they're compiling, and he knows that he's getting close to that 200-yard mark now.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
In this game, you know who's going to suck?
This one
It's those
fielded at the
Buccaneers.
5. And nice work on the return
lost
as
their
they'll
starting
start their
quarterback.
drive just past the 30-yard line.
I forget who we traded for Jameis
The
Winston.
Giants offense at the line, ready to
It was like
begin
some
their
big
next
trade.
drive.
I want to trade
And
some
with this deficit,
like
you
good,
can't have
better
too many more
players
drives like the
that
last
I
drive
really
at
don't
the end
use
of the
anymore.
The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't
We
exist.
killed
He's not
him.
a team anymore. I just cut it.
Oh.
Right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. Hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now it's Barkley. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he's stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
70, Indy. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Hit it.
Now on 2nd and 13. Jones, they'll set up the screen to Barkley. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 24-yard line. Jones now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Jones fakes the give to Barkley. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Here's Jones to throw again. And that's going to be incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here and 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off. Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands. And the kick by Rosas is good. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. Another 3 on the board. He's been the lone bright spot. That's now 4
So
field
in our
goals.
bye week, we're going to see who's the worst team in the NFL is.
We'd be looking at
We're going to try to trade for their
pick. The trade is really wrong for them, isn't it? They're
Because if I can get one of the top picks,
touchdowns, that's not going to work.
and I get like a
About set for
good
this next drive by the
player and
Cowboys
draft and everything like
offense.
that,
And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
I don't know who I'm picking. Probably the backup running back.
Because when you score a touchdown,
Second
you have to go
round
up and
probably
look
be
at
the backup
tablet and see
running
what you did on the last drive.
But I could take like Jalen
When you score
Hurts, like
points,
second
it's a
round.
whole lot better
Backup
view
quarterback.
when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
11 yards and a Cowboy first down. The first down carry by Elliott. Elliott going to be hit. He picks it up, loose football. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back.
Thank you. Booth review. Review it right now.
Bang, bang plays.
Thank you.
That's our ball. Every time. Keep
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
So the drive takes them into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. Throwing, Prescott, and this will be incomplete.
He's like, nope.
Physical play on the football there.
Get that out of here.
2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Prescott. Caught by Cobb. Prescott, of course, the former 4th-round pick back in 2016, started all 48 games in his first 3 years in the NFL, and now making start number 49 to kick off 2019. He's going to find Gallup here complete. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
for that first round
again.
pick.
Prescott toward the end zone, but
We
that's
take
going to
Tua.
wind up incomplete.
I think he's taking an awful chance with the football right there. You've got to lead. You've got to
Get
protect
that we'll have
it.
Jameis
And
Winston
he's taking
start.
chances putting it out there.
Which in my opinion is not bad at all.
Especially in a spot like this. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. I think all teams probably like seeing that schedule for the first time, looking at week 1. Oh, good, we're at home. This is why you want to be home in week 1. They're looking sharp.
And I agree with you totally. That's what you want. But there carries a little extra pressure with that as well, because you and I both know protecting the home field, winning your home games is paramount in this league. So you go into it, yeah, we want it, but now you actually have to go out and prove it.
Yeah, two sides to that coin, and looking like they're going to protect it here in this one. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. And now it's on first down there, but it's incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
13 yards, good for a Giant
Well,
first
the front
down.
line did it too.
So
They
here's
picked
a
off the
1st
big
and
two.
10 at the 38. Looking to throw. Jones. Now they go screen. It's complete. And
Okay.
he will lose yardage back to the
If I'm
34-yard
them, I'm
line.
passing deep. I'm trying to get deep
So they
passes
had a
in.
big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. 2nd and 14. His throw incomplete.
Another screen pass.
At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them, field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down. I think this is what this game's become now. Just go deep, see if we can get something to go our way. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. DeMarcus Lawrence and Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. Well, at this stage of the game in the second half, down 3 scores,
So you know what?
I guess
We'll
they
run.
felt like they needed to push.
And let's face it, with this deficit, if they give up another score here after they didn't get it, does it really matter?
Right.
It really doesn't. They had to go and try and make something happen if they had any chance of winning this game.
Tackle made there by Jabril Peppers. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th
We
quarter.
can pass it
I
to
think we'll
Mark
see a
Cooper.
lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up
just trying to
holes
go
so they
touchdown
can't
Mark
run the
Cooper.
football.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Prescott to throw it. And he's got a man. It's the tight end Howard, complete. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the
My score right here, I'm
5-yard
throwing
line.
Jameis Winston in the game.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. 3 red zone trips, 3 touchdowns so far. They'll look for a 4th on 2nd and goal. And it'll be intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And the return won't go
that did
anywhere.
not
They'll be
mean
back deep in their own territory at the 2-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4th, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold
But he
up.
trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think
I
the
just
guy's
missed
going to
that.
play this game.
Are you
Be
serious?
aggressive because I've got the Wild Bunch backing me up over here on my own
Now
sideline.
we'll see what his offense can do. So still backed up, but the situation not as dire now. 1st and 10 at the 14. Jones throwing complete here to Tate. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down.
Throw it deep. Throw it deep. Throw it deep.
So
Throw
1st
it
and
deep.
10 now from the 30. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Jones on 1st and 10. Pass incomplete. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Jones now on 1st down. We'll get this out to Barkley, complete. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and it'll make it a 2nd down. Throwing Jones. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. Now Jones throwing on 3rd and long. Got a man, Slayton. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. They give him a gain of 37. Back to throw. Jones gets this out to Saquon Barkley. It'll be a gain of 4, and that'll make it 2nd down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this fourth quarter.
Here we go. 90 Wolf.
Yeah, let's get sack lunch.
Here's Jones. Off the play fake.
Oh, they scored.
And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. Darius Slayton with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Giants are able to draw a bit closer.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed. But if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively, though, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slide their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back.
Oh, he's hurt.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
And he's up past the 10 to about the 12. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Well, Prescott here to throw. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in.
That's the ball game.